Hello, welcome to Snooker Extra. Day 6 at the Betfred World Snooker Championship always sees the start of the second round action and the completion of the opening encounters. And it's the first round match between Ali Carter and Jack Lisowski we're focusing on. Lisowski was back for his third attempt at the Crucible, but his first as one of the top seeds, and he was fresh off the back of a brilliant run to the final in China. So let's find out a little bit more about the likeable character from Cheltenham. Well, Ali Carter is a proven Crucible contender, making his debut back in 2003, twice reaching the final in 2008 and 2012, coming up just short to Ronnie O'Sullivan, the man he beat with such passion in the second round last year. Well, having beaten Ronnie and made the quarters 12 months ago, here he was back for a 17th consecutive year in Sheffield. Carter led 5-4 overnight, but it was Lisowski who probably finished that opening session feeling better after taking the last two, one of them on a respotted black. As we join the action in frame 10, it's John Virgo and Alan McManus in the commentary box.
The first frame of this vital second session underway. He was trailing 5-2 on the last two frames last evening. But he's still one behind. He has left a red to this right corner, but Ali seems to prefer the one to the left corner. Unluckily, he got a heavy contact.
One.
And that took all the pace out of the cue ball. Little unlucky there. Terrific pot.
Yellow ball. Ali Carter one.
Well, he's not covered this red.
One.
Oh, wow. Well, if this is a sign of things to come on, we're in for a cracker.
Yes, Ali Carter's well aware the gifts that Jack Lisowski has. Evidence of it there. You just can't afford to leave him anything at distance. This is even harder, I think, than the red, the pressure that's on it. Yeah, that was tough.
Jack Lisowski one.
Yeah, it was always on the wide jaw. You'd been surprised if that had dropped. I think if you look at the pot success of both players, 91% for Ali Carter and 86% for Jack Lisowski. So that probably tells you why there's a frame difference. Maybe could have told you that it could have been more than one frame. Jack Lisowski's got to get to that 90% or above.
Just a hint of angle then, on and off the cushion with pace. Good line. Oh yes, that'll do nicely.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't have struck that much better. Having to use the spider. But of course doesn't have to do much. Pots the red, bound to be on the black.
Yeah, he's snookered himself on the black. I mean, he probably will be able to swerve it and get it cushioned first, but doing that is going to be difficult to land on a red. Whether he can, well, I think he can maybe just play this softly. Just, obviously he catches anything in the black, just a sliver of it, it's going to drop. I think this is all right, actually. Cushion first, no pace, and play for the red that is impeding the line. It looks like he's playing it with a little bit of side. That's too hard. Just a bit too hard. He's still on it.
14.
Oh, what a shot that is.
15.
Early on, that gives you so much confidence. In terms of intensity, they don't get much better than this fella, Ali Carter. You see it in his eyes, don't you? Every minute he's out there.
Well, not the red he was looking for, but I think he's got an alternative to the right corner, and he'd be running off of the red, so he could still retain position on the black here. Oh, well. That's a surprise. Worried about the cannon. Took his eyes off the pot. And it's a dangerous game to miss when you're in amongst the balls, because you leave your opponent with a nice easy starter. Now you see it was never in. Played a cannon to leave a red to the right corner.
8.
I think if he's got any kind of angle, he may try and come back for the black here.
9.
He'd like to have been a bit closer to the black than this. Bit of pressure on this one, particularly the first frame.
I guess you could say if Jack has one small weakness at this level, it's his cue ball. I think he just gets too much mileage out of it when he's scoring. That's something he could definitely improve on, is his cue ball. I mean, this match so far, he's had a nice century in frame 4, but 4 breaks of only 40 odd, aside from that. You see, there's the mileage on the cue ball again. He's so gifted at shifting the cue ball that he doesn't mind it, but you want to be a little more compact, a bit like his good pal Judd, who's improved in that side, that department, last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, top side of the black's not great unless he plays for the one in the cushion, so wouldn't be surprised he goes back for blue off this. as ever. Top side a must. Had a kick. See,
25.
I just think sometimes that he just loses the cue ball. Let's see, here's the mileage coming again. Round the houses, probably about 25, 30 feet of coverage, and that's what can happen.
Jack Lisowski, 25.
Disappointing contribution there from Jack. And you can see how annoyed he is, but when you play at that pace and playing with side, you can always throw the cue ball offline.
One.
So Ali Carter's miss, not punished. Not as much as it should have been. Pot this red, I think it clears a path for another red to the left corner.
Nine.
See here, Ali Carter will understand the importance of being low in this red. Play a little brush cannon off the three and open them up. So trying to get low. See, hanging off pace-wise on the black. That is a beautiful shot. It didn't look it, but boy, it was. Now he can promote the reds. And if he lands in a colour, chance to win the frame.
$70.
But he's not landed on a colour. You won't be taking this pink on. It's too difficult. You'll have to settle for a 14-point lead. Be looking for a good safety.
Yeah, it was one of those situations there. That doesn't sound quite strange, albeit he's disappointed not to win the frame, but he played the correct shot. He played it the correct way. When you do that, here's his cue ball again. That's mustard. That is beautiful. Every department so strong. The captain.
Sure, Jack will be looking at the two-cushion escape with pace. The thing is with this, you always err on the side of hitting it thin, so you'd rather miss it. But in this case, you can't, because if he misses the red, he's going to kiss the pink. He's got to get this just right. Caught it too thick. He's left it.
Yeah, I think he's got to go the other side of the table there. The other red, just to the right of the pink spot, was the target. You catch that half ball, or thinner, get a better chance of success. Just missed a trick there, I think, Jack. So Ali Carter then, 14 in front, the three reds needed, with high value colours. Calculated risk, and that's not bad. Not bad that you can hold for the red. Did the right thing. Any indecision, get back up, step back, and commit to this shot.
You have to use the rest. %, 12 out of 13 with the rest so far in this match. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, just stun the red in. Be on the brown. I say the brown because if he stops it where the red is, he'll have the wrong angle on the blue. Well, it just shows you now, and I just thought, when he played for the red, he tried to reach across. So, which made me think, well, he's not too comfortable using the rest.
Yeah, one other thing, he had his longer extension, the kind of mid-size extension with him, didn't he? He put it in the corner, at the corner pocket, but didn't use it. He did look like he was stretching in that for me.
Yeah, and instead of just stunning it in and playing for the brown, decided to play a little stun run-through. Well, he's missed a golden opportunity there. Not the best shot though, just over 3 hours now for this match. Well, I say not the best shot. Can Ali get past this green? Looks like he can. Yes, and he can pot this red. A bit thick. And the bump of the middle pocket has not helped.
Yeah, tough red this, but this is where I think Jack should be coming round and see if that red goes past the black, because it can dictate what shot you play in this. Do you play it deep in bulk? See, he's going to come round now and look at the red.
1.
I've not looked at it yet.
Well, maybe you just could tell from where he was that it doesn't go. It doesn't look as though it passes the black. Well, as you say, he's having a look now. Strange. Well, we'll know when he plays the brown whether the red goes or not.
See, but that's the small details I'm talking about. You know, you have a look at it beforehand and then you make your decision on the initial red on the strength of whether or not it goes. As it happens, he landed plumb on the brown to play on it and played it lovely.
And if the red goes, he's landed plumb on the red.
Six.
You would think that this is the key shot now to this frame. Position on the yellow. It's not straightforward.
I think this has just got to play this the straightforward way. Play for the yellow into the green pocket. It's like playing for a blue off the spot to left middle. Yeah, playing it that way, there's 2 or 3 things could go wrong. He's just about all right, I think.
13.
That was risky. Now the big shot.
$50.
He's okay. Left-handed. It's a natural angle to come round of 2 cushions for the brown. Missed the green. Well, would you believe it?
Check Lisowski.
And that's the thing
15.
I've noticed. He's come to prominence over the last couple of years, but he's still got that miss in him, which is, for someone who can pot like he can, I find it surprising.
Yeah, he's almost too loose. That's the thing. Almost too relaxed. Appears relaxed. I know Jack can sometimes get a bit edgy. In terms of, you know, talent-wise, we all know. We've known it for years now about him. His capabilities. He let Ali Carter off the hook. So, 6 in front then. Kill this cue ball, trying to put the green behind the black. Once again, that's just too loose at this level. He's been fortunate because having lost the cue ball, fortunate as I said, to get the green in the middle of the baulk cushion. These are tough shots actually, just to hold the cue ball again, using brown and blue. Oh, this is a good shot. That is quality. That is a brilliant shot. To leave the green in the middle of the table and get it full ball. What a shot.
Yeah, there is a one cushion escape, which makes the escape from the snooker a little bit easier, but age-old problem. Got to get the green safe. Got to get the green safe, and he hasn't. So here's a chance for Ali Carter to get back to 2 frames in front. Well, I was looking at this, I mean, personally I'd be cutting this in probably with a bit of left-hand side and just check it. If he tries to come round off 2 cushions, he could overhit it.
Free.
Well, he's played it off the 2 cushions, but he judged the pace of it well. And now it just needs brown and blue.
Seven.
He's not happy with that positional shot, but as I say, he only needs the blue, so just make certain of it. Which he's done. And that now puts him 18 points in the lead, with just 13 remaining. 1 snooker required.
Ali Carter 12.
So an edgy first frame, but it looks as though it's gone the way of Ali Carter.
Foul. Ali
Well, for
Carter 6.
certain now that Jack Lisowski's gone in off. Both players will regret, but Ali will have no regrets because he won the frame. And he goes out of the arena, and he now leads by 6 frames to 4.
Fine. Thank you. Frame 11. Ali Carter.
Frame 11 then, and I think Ali Carter, the ideal start would have been win the first frame, the 1 contribution frame, win and break. But what he has done might be even better than that, because his opponent has had 2 or 3 chances and wasn't able to get the job done.
Quiet down, please.
He always looks to be aggressive, does Jack, but this, I don't think this is the time. Yeah. Just defend. The thing about players who are naturally aggressive in their shot selection, see, their opponent knows that. And that will be part of Ali Carter's game plan. Be a wee bit more patient, thinking, I'm going to get some freebies from my opponent. It's not just what you do, it's what your opponent thinks about you.
he's contemplating coming off the main bunch. So he'll be opening the reds up. Needs a good cue ball. Needs to miss the green. Has done. And he's not left a pot on, so he'll be pleased with that. Not the best white. But he looks to have covered any escape route down the right-hand side of the table as we look. And the left-hand side, quite congested. Excellent shot from Ali. Perfect hit.
This is quite risky, actually. Not easy to get the red through the gap. Just about got it. Good shot. Now, half chance for Jack Lisowski. Get the cue ball running towards that sort of brown spot area and just hope to miss it. Yeah, that's a great shot. That is well played. Tap from Ali because he knew.
Yes, once again, covered the escape route down the right-hand side of the table. He found a good line back to the balk end previously. Did Ali? He's going to have to try and do it again. Well, he's not even contemplating. He's thinking about coming off the side cushion, nestling into one of these reds near the top cushion. Be a tough ask to get this cue ball back to balk. He did have a look coming off the side cushion, nestling on one of the reds, but maybe the green's in the way, the middle pocket, so he's trying to get back to balk. This is tough. No, just played the containing safety. Couldn't risk it. Only thing with that shot, of course, you just hand the initiative in this important tactical battle to your opponent.
Even there again, I just don't want to be critical, but he's not putting Ali Carter under any pressure whatsoever. The drop on the red, this black cushion isn't all that difficult. You see, there's a difference in the tactical side of it. Ali's coming round to see what he's leaving. Where am I going to leave Jack? What's the likelihood of leaving him something, and will he take it on?
Left the red to right middle here.
1.
Yeah, much better shot than it looked. That was a beezer. Beautiful shot. Now, play for that little area. 2 or 3 reds if he can.
I've got to ask Alan, what's a beezer?
Oh, sorry.
Like the bee's knees, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Check Lisowski, 3.
That's loose as well. That is loose. To not get on the yellow half. Well, he actually dropped his chalk there. It's pre-shot, but full concentration mode. No, that's a great shot. That is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, he's putting Jack under all kinds of pressure. Jack had the advantage a couple of times in this safety tussle, but they've not been able to take advantage of it. Just a containing safety. The red will cut to the left middle. Now we're having a look at the potting angle. If he was to pot it, Mr. Brown, he could well finish on blue or pink. I see no reason why not to take it on.
Yeah, if you were to miss this, you'd miss it thick. Ali will be mindful of that. He'll be trying to hit this almost as thin as he can. See, if you miss it, you miss it thick. That shot, it's difficult to convince your own mind. Aim a bit thinner than what you think. It's a strange shot, that. Again, see there how thin it is. Almost impossible to overcut, that's why. Try and catch it thinner than you first intend. Now then. Oh, look at this red Jack's teeing up.
Well, we often say it's only pace kept it out, and that is an example because he couldn't have been any closer with that. He struck that superbly. Just the pace. That's all it was, the pace.
One.
See what I was saying in the first frame about this match. That part of the Ali Carter game plan will be Jack's going to give me a few without having to work for it. Alright, yes, Jack was close to the long pot, but he hasn't made Ali Carter work for this. That's the point.
Seven.
Well, he's looking to the red, to the left middle, because he's too straight on the red to the left corner. But the only thing is, the one to the left corner is unmissable. And I think the pink will go into the same pocket. Just got to judge it. Well, he's decided one the left middle, but as I say, this is missable. Oh, but right in the heart of the pocket, no problem.
Fourteen. 50.
He's such a good technician, Alicata.
21.
He's gone a wee bit wrong. He's a good technician. He's going to need it here for the deep screw. He's just the wrong side of straight. He's trying to pinch the pocket. Deep screw up for blue. Well, stand for
22.
pink. The next red's not going to be easy. Might have to play a risky little cannon. Beautiful shot. For a player of Ali's standing, it was quite easy, but he played it
28.
to absolute perfection. And that is the key to the frame now.
29.
Yeah, this pink will put him 32 points in front. The three reds that are in the open, so to speak, are not going to be enough to clinch the frame with.
$35. $36. Keep the noise down, please.
Yeah, there are two reds near the black spot. Alicata will already know whether that red goes without playing a cannon. So
42.
39 and 14, 53. Still 6 reds to go, so it's quite vital, isn't it, that
43.
that red perhaps goes. Just overcooked that one.
He's not on the red he played on. If you looked again, you would
49.
see that the pink didn't go in the middle of the pocket. If it had done, cue ball would have moved further over to the left side of the table. Just look at the pink, it goes in the left-hand side. If it goes in the middle, it gets a little bit more movement on the cue ball.
Alicata 49.
Caused him to miss, but the red he missed is covered by the blue. And this is where Jack Lisowski's just going to be a little bit patient here. Well, I said be patient. That cannot be the right shot. I don't care what you say. That cannot be the right shot.
One.
Could have played that positional shot better. We saw him miss a red in the last frame using the rest. Well, he thinks he's at full stretch here. 50 points to lead,
4.
still 75 remaining. So he still needs 2 reds, 2 colours to clinch it.
Five.
We think of just coming off the blue quarter ball, trying to use the brown as a cover and put the blue safe. Could take the green on, but surely that's too risky. Well, maybe he's trying to
Green
put
ball.
the green safe.
Ali Carter 5.
But as you say, Alan, he doesn't feel as though he has to do too much to tempt Jack into going for a pot. Well, that was risky, but it was a safety shot he played before that was worrying for me. This game doesn't always run smooth. It's not always black and white. I think that was the demise of Ronnie O'Sullivan in his first session against James Cahill. Sometimes you've got to be a little bit patient.
Yeah, that's 3 visits in a row Ali Carter's come to the table and he's had a chance and he hasn't had to work hard for any of
7.
them. Got to make your opponent
8.
work. Yeah, we're all going to miss shots and miss chances and all that sort of stuff. That's just being human. But you've got to fight hard and as John said, when
40.
things are not going your way, just batten down the hatches for a few shots. At least.
15.
Just try and make your opponent feel a wee bit uncomfortable. Take him out his comfort zone at the minute. Ali's getting chances galore, really. Just not under any pressure at the
21.
minute.
Two. Seven. 27. And a frame.
Not a vintage start by Ali Carter, but it hasn't had to be. Been given far too many chances. And when that happens, he's going to extend his lead, which he has done. It's now 7-4.
Is that it? Yep, check.
A rare safety mistake, but I think he might have gotten away with it. He's left it straight, I think.
Yes, there's not a lot he can do with that. And the problem is, I know what he's thinking here. It's straight enough to screw back and maybe try and develop the black, but if you play with too much pace, you could miss the pot. So he decided just to make certain of it. Play safe off the black, which is good thinking. Bring the black into play. That's what he needs.
Check Lisowski.
Good length, well played. It's going to take more than one good safety shot to get Ali in trouble. So Jack now needs a good reply. Pacey caught the green, but he caught it a glancing blow, so not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, he's got eyes for this red. 3 down from the pink. As long as he doesn't miss the pot thin, there's no cannon. That caused him to probably just miss it in the thick side. You see, he's just erring on the fact that Jack's given him a few chances for not a lot of effort. He's just making sure he gets the cue ball in bulk. By playing that thick, it's a good decision, because if you miss-hit it and you hit it thin, you might bot it. That's the way they roll, these top players. Black covering this pot now. Good cue ball is a must. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Turned out nice now. And when Ali played that red when he missed on the last shot, he nudged the pink into play. So he's got to be careful here, because the high value colours are available and the reds are in decent positions. And it's not an easy return to balk by any means.
Can he get through? The shot to nothing, the one just right of the pink.
Well, I didn't see that.
1.
Well, a little bit disappointing, but I think he's not had a look yet, but you think the green is cuttable.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? If it was 30 behind, he'd be playing the green. 30 in front. He feels that tickle in behind yellow here, he's odds on to get a chance, but it's not easy. Some players actually play this as a miscue. Just aim at the extreme edge of the cue ball and push through.
Yeah, Graham Dott played a couple of those the other night against Stuart Bingham. Doesn't fancy the delicate little touch.
Not interested in the green. Thin it's safe. Well, perhaps changed his mind. The fact that the yellow's so difficult to tickle in behind gives him the freedom and the allowance in his mind to play the green. Decision made then.
Green ball.
Big shot coming up.
Didn't fancy it, did he?
Ali Carter 1.
And he's been a little bit fortunate, but if you roll this red in along the top cushion, you're bound to be on the green. I can't make rhyme or reason sometimes of the shot selection, but I thought he was turning this red down. Okay, it's a long way from the green, but it's not too difficult a pot. It calls for good cueing. And that's what it got. Now it needs to run on so he can get to the red closest to the pocket, and he can.
4.
Yeah, regret it. Just roll the red in, give himself a pop at the green. And I'd be over ambitious now then. One good positional shot. Yeah, well played. So good chance then. You'll already usually be aware of the brown. So get a little already thinking about how to deal with that.
I think this is a must-win frame now for Jack Lisowski.
11.
Also, if Ali Carter won it, he'd be within one frame of a place in the second round. First to 10, this first round match. I know some second round matches are starting today, but they'll be best of 25, first to 13. Obviously a little bit straight on this red, or just off straight. If he plays the run through, can he avoid the kiss on the second red? That's what he's worried about. If he can't, just screw back and play for the pink in the right middle. The big problem that he's going to have to win the frame at this visit,
18.
you think, is bound to be the brown. It's not the right side of the table for a left-hander. I know he plays quite proficiently right-handed, but it's going to be a tough shot. If it's still where it is at the moment.
25.
Yeah, the only thing playing for black there, again, the cue ball's going to be running. I mean, he should be on it, but being left-handed, he might need the rest, depending where he lands. Well, I will credit, because credit as well
33.
as possible, so deal with the brown then. One thing just to note, the brown obviously won't go to right middle, so it's not easy to drop in behind it.
$34.
I think you just got to risk this, isn't he? The half ball yellow and promote it.
Yeah, that's one thing. I don't think he'd be perfect on the green if he did that. Well, that's not an option now. He'll be too straight on the yellow. So he needs an angle on the green
37.
to move the brown or get behind it.
39.
Looks straight enough on the green as well. Maybe he can run round off 2 cushions. Overscrewed it. Makes the shot more difficult now.
$42.
Well, it goes to this right corner pocket, but being tight to the cut while he's digging down, it makes the pot more difficult. Big shot. Well, good effort.
Check Lisowski.
Good effort. He wanted the brown and blue. He put his hand up and apologised to Ali. I don't know what for. Not quite, but if he played that well, he had to play it firm to get the brown back into the middle of the table. Problem is with this, if you run the brown into the black, you'd be hitting the brown too thick for me. Gotta be careful here. Well, he just about managed it, but the brown's left on. He needs that cue ball to travel. Ali Carter comes to the table 12 points behind. He needs the 4 remaining colours to get within 1 frame of a place in round 2.
This time it's Ali that needs some help. He's not got it.
Yeah. Always a little bit more tricky when the cue ball and object ball close together, but just brown and blue needed, and he needs this frame. Wow. Great chance, gone. Goes back to his seat, so disappointed. You can see this match slipping away. Inch perfect it appears on the blue. And Jack Lisowski can't bear to look.
Nine. $15.
Jack had a couple of chances but couldn't take them. Ali Carter didn't make that mistake and wins the mini session 4-0 and extends his lead to 1 away from victory. It's 9-4.
Thank you. Settle down, please. The 14th frame. Check Lisowski to break.
Jack Lisowski has just been outplayed in all departments so far. And you think it'd take a minor miracle for him to get himself out of this hole.
One.
First session pot success, a couple of percentage points in favour of
Ali
Ali.
Carter, 1.
But look at it, and, well, second session, that does surprise me. Not a lot of difference. But it's frames that count. Well, it was close, as we've said so many times about his long potting. And once again, I don't think he's been fortunate. I think this red that he's missed will pass the black. Clearly. And that's the one thing we've been saying, Alan, isn't it? It just seems, okay, Jack was very close to that pot. But it seems that Ali Carter doesn't have to do much to get chances. They just come in thick and fast.
the story of the first 4 frames in a nutshell. In exchange of this frame, Ali potted a long red. There's safety, and yeah, Jack's given too many chances for free. When things are going your way, that's the kind of thing that happens.
6.
Let's hit that completely. Finds himself nicely in a red. But it also has to be said, Ali Carter's been superb today. Hasn't been flown at his absolute best, but his all-round game's been outstanding.
$40. 15.
Nice angle to go into them here. Decided just to nudge into it. He's left himself low in this red, so in potting this red he can bring some other reds into play.
22. $23.
A little bit disappointed with that. Letting the cue ball run to the side cushion. So just having to roll the black in, leaving himself a straight red to the far left corner.
30.
Not quite, he'll be a bit
Ali Carter,
disappointed.
30. Jack, just give us a second to please. That score's wrong. What's that? Well, he definitely put the black for his last one, so something's wrong.
Just heard the referee saying about the score for some reason. The marker was putting on the wrong one. Maybe that's a way out for Jack.
Okay, you take on the red, but surely he's got to try and not leave the red into a similar type of shot for Ali into the green pocket. Just whether he can avoid a cannon. He won't want to take any undue risks. So close to the winning line. Of course, you want to press on and race over it. It's whether he can avoid the cannon and the other red. I'm trying to pot this as thick as possible. See, he tried to pot it thick. See that? The good thing about it was there was minimal risk playing it that way.
1.
It was a good pot from Ali, but flick on the brown, of course, ruined his position.
Green ball.
Looks as though it may have been easier to play off the pink there, but I think he wanted to keep the
Ali
pink
Carter, 1.
tight. The scruffier the frame, the better. I think Ali's working it out.
Yeah, the point of no return now, Jack. There's an easy safety to push a couple of reds into the open, but that time has passed now. Little raise of the eyebrows, almost as if, well, the irony. Is it too little, too late for Jack? The winner of this match, incidentally, will go on to play Zhou Yulong. 2 sessions on Sunday, 1 on Monday.
Yeah, and what a performance he put up against Mark Allen. Some very interesting second round matches coming up. Will Jack Lisowski have any interest in those matches? As I say, he's really got to produce, well, unbelievable snooker to get back in this match, because Ali Carter's not going to fade away.
13.
The big frame today was the first of the session, which Jack really should have won to get to 5-all. Ali dominated the next couple of frames and then
18.
won the last frame before the break on the black
19.
to confirm his dominance.
And that was a loose positional shot there. The right-hand red of the 2 in the middle of the table will definitely go to the right corner, but he should have been better on the blue. Played that nicely, though.
24.
But still 8 points behind. It'll be hard to see him winning the frame at this visit.
$25.
Well, there's one awkward red in play.
30.
No idea on this red. Would you want to risk playing for the black? No, couldn't avoid the kiss on it.
31.
Oh, we'll settle for that. We'll settle for that.
36. $37.
A couple of moments ago, it looked as though it was almost nigh impossible to win the frame at this visit. Not now. Just the awkward red on the baulk line to contend with.
42.
Yeah, he's one of those players as well as Jack that can switch to playing right-handed. And it looks like he's going to get a chance to do that. Screw this onto the cushion. Yeah, well played. Let's see if he plays it right-handed. I think he will do. Quite proficient.
48.
Well, give it every chance. But this isn't ideal on the brown. If he digs in too much, he's got to avoid the kiss on the black. Decides to swing it round off 2 cushions, needs to slow down, needs to stop short of the baulk line, otherwise he'll be snookered.
$53. Lisowski, 53.
No, he hit the yellow. Wouldn't say it's safe, but I think this yellow may just pass the green. Ali 21 points behind. Doesn't look as though he's playing the pot. And that's the comfort zone that he's been in, isn't it? He doesn't feel as though he has to push the ball out. A couple of good safeties, and he'll get a chance.
Yeah, by and large, he's been getting them. He's been getting quite a lot of freebies this session from Jack. Good shot, that. And a little bonus as well. Yeah, 21 behind, so he wouldn't mind playing this, excuse me, wafer thin, but if you foul it, then a second foul, you need a snooker, so. See, playing it thin, oh, well played. Great shot. His only objective there, Ali, was keep the yellow safe, which he's did very well. At some stage, this is where Jack's got to be careful. At some stage here, Ali Carter, if he gets a chance, he'll bring the pink into play, and it might be this time. You see, that's where Jack's just got to brush up on things. I'm not saying he's going to bring it out this time, but he might do. Jack really shouldn't have been putting the yellow anywhere near the pink. That's what Ali's thinking about. The fact that the green's quite safe helps him. Yeah, he's bringing the pink. He's lifting it. See, just small details like that have been the difference in this match. Now Jack, it's clear that if he's going to go down, he's going to go down swinging.
Well, but I think there's a gap. I think Ali may just be able to get past the blue here. Well, he's looking close. I think he can see the yellow. Well, there you go. Can he see enough to pot it? Difficult to tell. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's a big target in behind brown. Well, black, brown and pink. Expect Ali Carter to get close. Good shot, unlucky.
Decent shot. Very good return from Ali.
Now, does Jack dare risk the figure of 8? Or just a plain safety? It's just a plain one. Push the yellow to the side cushion, but that is woefully thin. All right. Well, he won't be clearing up from here, barring a miracle shot, but he's in the box seat now. He may not even play on the green, just pot the yellow and gain a tactical advantage.
Yeah, he's certainly got the cue power to pot the yellow and screw back for the green in the same pocket, but even if he got on the green, it'd be a heck of a shot to get from green to brown. So I agree with you, maybe just valuing just potting the yellow and then playing safe.
Two.
Well, in the end, he did try to get on the green. And the way it's landed, he'll be wishing he just played the yellow. It's a little bit awkward, this, to play a telling safety.
In a funny sort of way, Jack's actually in a better position than he was when the yellow's on the table, because now he just needs the green to go 22 in front.
Ali Carter, 2.
Anywhere close to the pot here. Got a chance of a snooker. Not quite. Not quite.
If he's playing the left half of the green, got to miss the blue. And he's done it. And the kiss on the brown has helped slightly. I don't think Ali is completely snooker, but I don't think he can get to the potting angle. That confirms it. Can't pot the green. Comfortably hit it.
Remember that earlier in this frame, I was saying on the when Jack gave Ali the chance to promote the pink. See what Ali is thinking about here, what he's working, well, he's thinking now about the speculative cut, shot to nothing. Probably, yeah, he's playing it with check side as well, so thin, he's probably playing to actually overcut it. Great effort. Great shot. Fantastic shot. The thought behind it was superb. The execution was excellent. Chance to win the frame and match then.
Seven.
Well, it was such a good pot. It deserves to win any frame. But this is the big one to send him through to the second round. Couldn't have played it better. He's just run a little bit too far on the blue. He may have to come on and off the top cushion. Well, he's running through, so maybe he thinks he can drop behind the pink for the middle.
12.
But if he's the wrong side of straight, he's going to have to power this in, and well, he may be able to think he can come off the side cushion, but in and out of baulk looks to be the best way around it. Glance at the scoreboard, and Jack Lisowski, as he played his last shot, it's a screw on and off the side cushion.
$18.
It's thinner than he would like, but this for the match. And another seed will bite the dust. Can't look. No! A reprieve for Jack Lisowski.
18.
He's getting down pretty quick to play this. But it was easy enough. So Jack Lisowski, oh, he's dodged a bullet there. And Ali Carter with a right smile. But deep down he won't be. He's missed a chance to be in the dressing room. Jack Lisowski's still in it. Still 4 behind. But could that be a turning point?
15. Highly counter to break.
Already seen a couple of huge comebacks, not winning the match in the end. Doughty and Mark Allen from worse positions than this, and all of a sudden Jack Lisowski will have perked up a tad. Be thinking 9-5, and he's one of those players that can reel off 2 or 3. Double quick time. What he will have also right now is a free arm. You know, he doesn't have a match to win right now. Has a match to just simply get back into, so he can freewheel, hopefully, for his point of view, for a couple of frames.
6.
Yeah, and also it wasn't that long ago he thought he was going back to the dressing room and packing his bags back at the hotel, so completely different mindset now.
Well,
I don't think this is the red he played for. It just about passes the black. But nicely in the heart of the pocket.
12.
And landed perfect on the blue.
Yeah, as I say, just try and freewheel for a couple of frames. His mindset will
17.
be, I wonder what will happen to my opponent if I can just apply a little pressure. Oh, what a shot.
18.
That's what he can do. That's why a lot of viewers and sometimes myself, if I'm honest, I get a little frustrated watching Jack because he's got talent to burn this boy.
Yeah. 25.
Just asking for the cue ball to be cleaned. Feels as though he had a bad contact. But Ali sat there. Will we be thinking about this, do you think, Alan?
Well, he's only human. Probably will be. Not for long, though. He's been here, seen it, done it. Got quite a number of T-shirts as well. He'll get tuned back into the job in hand. But all of a sudden,
26.
It just looks a different Jack Lisowski, doesn't it? You know, he's been very poor today in selection, execution, everything. But all of a sudden, looking keen.
31. 32. $38. $39.
Had a look at the potting angle on the pink. Maybe in his mind to pot the pink and run through and disturb this little cluster of 5. Yeah, well, he's all right. I thought he may have stuck to the red, but he didn't.
45.
He's nicely on this red. And he can play for pink or black, even though he's slightly hampered. Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball.
46.
slightly heavy contact there. If he didn't, he should have played
52.
that with a little bit more pace. This red in the middle is easy enough, but he's bridging over a couple of balls. Nicely slotted in. So taking full advantage, although once again that's a little bit careless. Should have been further
58.
down the table.
$59.
Just about got the angle on the blue that's required. And just this red.
64.
And in no time at all, he's won this frame.
65.
Taking full advantage of the reprieve that Ali Carter gave him. I'm not saying Ali had a game plan, Alan, but he seemed to be comfortable in his skin and the way things were going.
71.
Missing that black, it could change things around a little bit. And that will mean Ali Carter will not get back to the table. When you think you've won it and you're still sat there and still playing a match, it can cause you a little bit of concern. There you go. Just 6.5 minutes for this break.
79.
Amazing, isn't it? 9-4 up on a clearance that you expect him to make. All of a sudden, it's 9-6. And the winning line,
80.
actually, in a strange way, seems probably quite far away for Ali Carter, the way he's feeling. Jack, as I say, he's capable of reeling off 2 or 3.
87. $94. 95.
And just for good measure, yellow and green
97.
for his second century of this match.
99.
And it will be the 33rd of the tournament. Well played. Well played. That's what he's capable of. He's not produced it yet until now.
106. 111. 117.
Sartorial elegance from jumping Jack Lisowski in 8.5 minutes. A beautiful century. And he's still in this match just. It's 9-6.
Settle down, please. Frame 16. Check Lisowski to break.
Yeah, it's a big shot. Didn't play it all that positively. I think he thought about maybe going back towards the bulk area. So will the dynamic of the way Ali Carter has played in this match just change? He's been bossing the match all afternoon. Mainly the fact that he's been given so many chances without having to work for them. Now all of a sudden, Jack Lisowski can get first chance in this frame. Apply more pressure.
Well, let's have a look at the potting angle of this red. I didn't think he could get enough of it to the left middle. Well, he nearly did. Now, where's this cue ball going? It's dropping on a red to that same middle pocket. Ooh. Well, when you're playing catch-up as Jack is, you cannot afford to miss anything. And that was relatively easy. I know he had a bit to do with the cue ball. Couldn't afford to miss that.
Foul.
Well,
Jack Lisowski 4.
so busy thinking, well, I've got to pot this and stun and avoid the main bunch of reds. Overdid it. Well, it just ran past the middle pocket. It's potable, but it's certainly not easy. Was this green gonna come and help? Not quite. This red in the middle of the table is available.
Oh, sweet. Actually, too sweet. Look at the work he got in the cue ball there now. This blue, a little knee knocker, this is a toughie. Especially if he plays it dead weight. I think he'll play it on and off a cushion. Give me a little bit more positive through the strike. Yeah, perhaps not. Looks a bit on the straight side. But this is tough. Oh, well played. Just overcooked it. Perhaps just trying to guarantee the pot. Don't blame him for that. But looks very much like end of break.
6. Alicante 6.
Yeah, as you say, I think that was exactly what happened. He deemed the pot on the blue difficult, so just made certain of it. That's why he lost position. And that's the way he's played this session. Trying not to make any silly mistakes, but I don't know. I just got a feeling that this match is slightly turned. And I'll definitely have the feeling if Jack Lisowski can win this frame.
Yeah, there's almost an unwritten rule in the Crucible that you've got a match to win. The snooker gods dictate that you have to go and get it. You have to go and be nice and positive, because the match generally isn't going to be given to you on a plate. It remains to be seen. All of a sudden, Jack's on the prowl at this type of situation, having a look at what he's leaving. He's not been doing that the whole match. But yeah, there's a definite feel that he thinks he's still right in this. Not just taking part, but ultimately in terms of winning it. Possibility he could tie up the black here. Managed to not too much now. Is this the sit?
Well, can he get through to this red? Can't. Okay, easy little swerve, but that wouldn't do him any good at all. Those two reds just above the black would be available. He's looking to see if he can just get past the green and nestle into the main bunch to the right of the pink. Yep, just able to do it, but Lisowski, at the moment, in control of this very important safety exchange. Couldn't get in behind the yellow that time. I think he was trying to get in behind the brown, and I'll tell you what, he has.
Has to be careful here if he errs on the thin side. Oh yeah, well played. To get that at the first time of asking is exceptional.
Now, it's the red closest to the cushion that Jack would like to be on. Okay, he's got a straight red, he'd be on the black, but if he missed that, he'd be leaving something. If he can get the one near the cushion, he can roll it in, leave himself near the top cushion beyond the black. Well, I didn't see the necessity to hit it with that amount of pace, to be honest with you. We've had a few shots that he's played. You just feel if it had hit him a bit smoother, the pocket might have accepted it. Anyway, he's left a chance for Ali.
Did the correct thing. Any doubt, get back up. Back to the prep. Can he execute? Oh boy, he can. That was a beauty.
One.
Yes, had to avoid the kiss on the pink. Did so and finished perfect on the blue. This is his chance. Just overrun it slightly. He'd like to have potted this red and play for the black. I don't think that's an option now.
Yeah, the other thing, he's going to have to play for blue because he doesn't want the pink going on the black spot. So, top side of blue.
7. Well,
he turned around in disgust as though he got a bit of a bounce off the side cushion there. He played for the red in the right middle. He's still on that, but he wanted to be straight on it.
13.
Managed to hold for the blue. Once again now, he'll be playing for the red just above the black. And this time, perfectly on it. That could be the key
18.
to him securing frame and match at this visit.
And 19.
Yeah, a little deep breath there. Just brushed the near jaw on the way in.
26.
Heart would have skipped a beat. 28 in front then, slowly but surely.
27.
We know all about his character in this auditorium, Ali Carter. He showed it last year, he's shown it, well, the last 17 years he's been here in a row. Tough as a teak lumber yard, this boy. Yeah, that was nicely played. He's going to need the rest, but
34.
good at guaranteeing cue ball getting the journey.
Can just about reach it. Got a
35.
sigh there. Well, he's got a slight angle on the blue, but he wanted more angle because he's going to have to play a very precise positional shot here. I think there's only the right-hand red of the reds in the middle of the table he could possibly get on. If he had more angle, he could play a little cannon. Well, he's hardly got any angle. He's not going to get good on the next red here. Glance at the scoreboard, 37 points in the lead, but still a possible 83 remaining, so he's looking for probably 4 more reds.
Yeah, part of the problem with this shot, topping it through on and off the cushion or right hand side, it's actually quite a skinny target in terms of making a cannon. Deciding to leave a guaranteed attempt, the one thing he can't do is avoid the cannon on the second
40.
red, so this could go wrong. A, the pot, and obviously B, in a positional sense. Big shot, this. He's topping it through. He's playing for black, I think. Cue ball back up.
41.
Wrong side of blue. I suppose if you're going to be the wrong side, you want to be quite low in it, so he can get in and out, no problem. But can he drop in one?
Yes, it helps that the yellow's not on its spot. But still a bit of work to do with the cue ball. This to go 48 points in front with 75 remaining. Well, I can't believe he played it like that. I don't think he's on
46.
anything, but he could not have possibly played it like that. I don't know why he didn't come down the other side of the table, in all honesty, but to play that gap in between yellow and green with side, that's not what he played, but he didn't gain any advantage. But as I always say, if you pot the ball on, you get to play the next shot. So he goes back to his seat. A useful lead, 48 points, but still 75 left. Well, that was a delightful shot. If it misses the brown and runs, oh, it just flicked the brown. If it just passed the brown, I think he'd have been snookered behind the green.
I think if Ali plays the middle one of the three reds, he may get the black safe. Yeah, that's what he tried. Oh, he's been fortunate. He's been very fortunate. He's left a very difficult red. But if it goes in, yeah, this is where I think he just has to hedge his bets and play towards bulk.
Big, big shot, this. No, not there. But at least he's covered the red that's closest to the pocket. "5 hours, well, some may say it should have been over maybe half an hour ago. This is a good line. And it's a good length. And that could be the match winner. Jack Lisowski, how do you get out of this snooker and not leave a pot on? And if you do leave a pot on, it could be your last shot in this year's Betfred World Snooker Championship. I don't think he's any choice. I think he's got to try and hit the red that's closest to the pocket. And if you can come off two cushions and hit it, fine, you know, but you've got to try and stop your opponent getting to that one. That's the shot he needs. Oh, he's well short. He'll get another go. The miss will be taken.
It's pre-warning now. You're quiet. Yeah.
Well, not only did he hit that, Alan, he was so short of pace. He's got to try and hit the red, surely, near the corner pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, to try and nestle on those two reds, that's asking the almost impossible.
Yeah, it is asking a lot. He obviously doesn't have any line to get in behind that red near the corner. Yep. That was excellent by Marcel there, keeping order.
There it is. He'll have to play it with a lot of left-hand side, but that could help with the pace of it. Oh, he's not hit it again. Well, as I say, okay, he's hit the red, but he's left the red over the corner. It couldn't be the right shot for me. Well, he'll have to play the black to the middle. That will put him 60 points in front with 67 remaining, so he's still looking for one more red and a colour. Well, that nearly stayed out. That was not clean.
8.
Yes, Ali will still be mindful here of how dangerous Jack Lisowski is in this type of situation.
Well, he's got a chance of dropping this red into the middle, and if he drops it in, he could be frame and match winner. Or clip it thin and try and get in behind the green. I don't see any value in stunning this red up to the other end of the table whatsoever.
I think he might be trying to pot this in the green pocket, you know. Yeah, deciding just to go send it in towards bulk.
Ali cut 8.
That's not a bad shot at all, I think.
Maybe back to what you were saying earlier in the match, just keep it tight and the chances will come.
Yeah, I think, as I say, he's mindful of Jack. He's got such a loose arm in this type of situation with. Good safety shot.
We'd like to hit the bump of the middle pocket, which is done.
The thinking here is obviously in behind the bulk colours. You don't get in behind one, you hope to push one safe. Just pushing the red safe. Again, not a bad decision, but a red has just popped its head out. This is not easy, but a half chance for Jack. How straight is it? He's just low of straight, so only a half chance.
1.
Made the pot easy by not trying to do too much with the cue ball. Rolls the blue in now, 54 points behind, 59 remaining. Still got a few points to spare.
6. Seven.
Played for the black and he's not stunned over far enough. But he's got to pot something, because if he doesn't pot the colour, he's going to need a snooker. That's got to go in. It's got to go in.
Check Lisowski.
He now
7.
needs a snooker. He's 53 points behind, and there's only 51 remaining. Gift for Ali Carter. And that should be it. No way back now for Jack Lisowski. He was given a lifeline. He followed it with a tremendous century break. But Ali Carter stuck to his guns and outthought him. I think that's the key to what's happened in this match.
Big ball.
And that pink means there's no return to the table now. 60 points the lead, just 43 remaining. Jack will be very disappointed. Didn't have to go through the grueling exercise of 3 qualifying matches. Came here by right. Could have asked for easier draws, of course, but there's no
7
easy
frame
draws.
match.
And he goes over to Ali Carter. I think they're good pals, these two. They've been very complimentary about his other shots, but Ali Carter proven here. Jack Lisowski's still got a lot to learn in my mind, but Ali Carter, twice he's been in the final. Who's to say he can't get there again? He beats Jack Lisowski, another seed out, 10 frames to 6.
I've been here a lot, you know. I've won a lot of matches. I've you know, been down to the final day a couple of times, so I know what it's all about. And I was just conscious to try and keep on him all the time, keep making it hard, keep letting him know I'm there, let him know I'm up for it all the time, you know. And you know, that's what I did today, and you know, I done that well, so I'm delighted.
Well, a superb win in the end for Ali Carter. His reward will be a 13th appearance in the second round, where he's taking on Zhou Yu Long, another qualifier who did brilliantly to beat Mark Allen in his first round match. Join us later on today, BBC 2, 10 o'clock. We'll have the opening salvo between James the Giant Killer Cahill, the conqueror of Ronnie O'Sullivan, against Stephen Maguire, and the second session of the match between the two former world champions, Neil Robertson 5-3 up against the magician Shaun Murphy. Good night.
It's like a big cup engraved with all the names of the previous champions who won it, and it has a small snooker player on top of it. It embodies all the hard work that is needed by the players to be put in. Like, they have to really grind 6, 7, 8 hours a day to be able to even get close to, well, lifting it in the end. Yeah, well, it's a beautiful trophy. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, pretty cool.
Girls. Gotta hand it to her.
Hi.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, they're actually for Dad.
Let's just leave them there. Come in.
Binge on a box set. Available now on BBC iPlayer.